Most respected, the Honorable Chief Justice, my good and noble friends, Justice Vaidyanathan and Justice Prakash, my revered senior, Mr. Gandhi, senior advocates, Mr. Rajagopalan, Mr. Singaravelan and Mr. Ramesh, and the galaxy of the people who are going to govern you. They are the people who are the part of the steering committee or part of the ad hoc committee and the enrollment committee, and as well as the disciplinary committee. So please be guarded. So these are the people who are going to govern you. Proud parents, proud grandparents, and what should I say? They've said noble friends, seniors said noble friends. Justice Prakash said brothers and sisters. So I would call you learned friends. In fact, technically myself, Vaidyanathan should have been sitting there rather here. So therefore, definitely there will be some overlapping. I may even overlap on what Honorable Chief Justice may be speaking to you. Anyway, I'll cut it short. I happened to go through a book called 7 Lamps of Advocacy. I think some of you would have gone through that book. And I thought some of you have not gone through, I thought I should share what the book says. What are the 7 lamps of advocacy? Number 1 is honesty. Number 2 is courage. 3, industry. 4, wit. 5, eloquence. 6, judgment. And 7, fellowship. The book doesn't stop here. It adds one more as the 8th lamp, which is tact. Tact is a very, very important aspect in advocate's life. Practice to think on your feet. That is the seniors' advice, always seniors' advice, is that you'll have to be trained to think on your feet. Volley of questions will come. Appearing before Justice Prakash is not a joke. So volley of questions will be coming, shot at you. So you need to cultivate that habit of thinking on your feet. As it was said by my previous speakers, lawyer is an officer of the court. He is not the mouthpiece of his client. He owes a duty to his court, duty to the court and duty to his client. And much was said that there is a deterioration in the profession, etc. I will not discourage you. I will not either tell something on the negative side. Today, as it is said, it's a very, very important and auspicious day in your life. You start off with a good note, and definitely you are bound to reach the pinnacle of the profession at the earliest. What was said was, the profession of the legal profession, it's always said it's a jealous mistress. Like my senior said, you have to report at 7:30 in the office. It's true, it's true. Discipline definitely helps in the long run, and you will be able to handle the work pressure. Above all, what happens is, of course, you'll have to dig deep, deep and deep to hit the gold. But if you start digging in the wrong direction, all that you'll get is mud and clay and not the gold. So therefore, stay focused on from the very first day in your profession. One more attribute which a lawyer should develop is a knowledge of world affairs, history, economics, etc. So I would request all of you to do some general reading. Apart from reading, some people would have cultivated the habit of reading books, novels, etc. Some even don't even touch the newspaper, or probably read the supplements in the newspaper. But as a lawyer, there is something more useful. I found it very useful, even in the profession as well as in the judge. When you read nice paragraphs or good letters to the editor being written, or in the editorial page, those expression and words will help you. See, some of you would be very, very proficient in your language skills. That is truly not an indicator that you are good in the profession. So, eloquence in the language alone will not help you. You need to have some stuff which you'll have to put across to the court, and the court to be convinced so that you can snatch the order from the court. There are, of course, Honorable Chief Justice will be elaborating on the etiquette of the profession. I would request you to be punctual, maintain a dress neatly. See, that's very, very important in the profession. It is not that you should look handsome or you should look pretty or you should. It's the respect you show to your profession. I was taught that way. When you dress, you should dress properly because you're a lawyer 24/7. 24/7 you're a lawyer. You may travel in a public transport. The conductor will come and ask you, "Enna sir, white shirt, black pant potirukeenga? What are you, sir?" Because at times, some other professions also has got this code. So then when you tell him that I am a lawyer, for 3 days he will watch you. You climb into the same bus or a train. The third day he will put forth the case. "Sir, my father has got some problem. His pension has not been rightly fixed." So therefore, please do not ignore that. It has happened. It has happened. And people have narrated such instances. And once he gives them a proper advice, we don't know you're opening a gold mine. He becomes, because a lawyer cannot advertise, as per the rules of the Bar Council, the size of your board also is prescribed. You can't have an illuminating board. No? And you can't send, bulk SMS and canvas cases. So therefore, how do you do it? By your work, by your industry, how you conduct yourself, how you carry yourself. And to advise him properly, unless you are equipped, definitely you will not be in a position to advise him properly. So equip yourself, read regularly, and as senior Mr. T.R. Rajagopalan said, be prepared. Even if your senior says, please go and take an adjournment. Be prepared with the brief. Because I, for one, will not allow a junior to straight away walk away with an adjournment. So I will say, if your senior is not there, that will be the best opportunity for you to begin. Please start the case. So therefore, at least you should know what the brief is about. The bundle is with you. There's nothing wrong in opening the file. So even if it is going to be a request for an adjournment, it is necessary that you at least have a glimpse of what, probably you may not understand the intricacies of the matter, may be a heavy matter. You all heard about Mr. Fali Nariman, have you? Yes? Yes. So he has given some very, very pointed observations or advice for young lawyers. What struck me was, what he has said, do not talk too much. Less you speak at the initial stages of your career, the better. Cultivate the art of brevity. Even if you are only briefed to take adjournment, get familiar with the case because the judge may ask you what the matter is about, and this is when you must score. State everything you have to say simply and clearly. Practice of law is not an elocution competition. Attend court even when you have no work, to mean attend in the courtroom, not sit and gossip in the bar library. Carefully watch what the seniors say and do. Waiting period in the practice of law is long and weary, so always be equipped. The motto of Boy Scouts applied, be prepared. You don't know when the brief is going to come to you. To be a successful young lawyer, you must have a pair of good watchful eyes and above all, good ears. You must be bold when arguing cases, bold but never rude. Cultivate the art of being respectful. Never lose your temper at the presiding officer or the court. Losing your temper will only help you lose your client's case. Don't be boring. Don't go on and go on. Thus, the bar is a great place. Enjoy every moment of it. Hearty congratulations. Thank you.